Instagram Live. What's up? Sam coming to you from the HHG packing, assembly, and shipping shed. I have the DSLR camera going and all the microphones live right now. This is a 14x8 maple stave snare drum, hand painted by my local friends at the Lightning Bug Gift Company. And this just sold on Reverb, as well as that snare and that snare back there. And I've been trying to get more videos, so I figured before these get packed up and shipped out this coming week, I would just take a couple of minutes and just shoot a quick video of this drum and this spalted maple drum. And I figured I would just bring you guys along with me. So, alright, camera's recording. So, obviously I can't see any of you, so if you're commenting, sorry, you're kind of shit out of luck. But I'm just going to play this thing for a while. I like to just do like one long take and just record a bunch of different tunings and muffling and, you know, different options. And then I just kind of edit it down later just to kind of hit the high points, basically. So I do a lot of start and stops, a lot of takes, because I'm a shitty drummer and, you know, I'm looking for just solid, short pieces of playing that sound good. So I think I'll just jump into it. I think this thing's already tuned up pretty good. By the way, this is that 16x6 mahogany stave kick drum that I was posting about previous. I love this thing. It's so much fun. It sounds like a little miniature 808. Okay, I'd say that's a good take. Hello? Oh, hello. We're on Instagram Live.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. Come on in.
Come on, baby.
This is my baby and my wife. What's up, girl? What are you doing?
Nothing.
You eating some berries? Can I have one? Thank you. I like your sunglasses.
Come on.
No, you got, I mean, safe. Come on.
I know. Bye, Daddy.
Say goodbye, everybody. Bye, everybody on the internet. Alright, well, I'd say that was a pretty good take. This thing's, I've got this cranked up to high tuning right now. So, I'll turn the internal muffler on. We'll do a take, high tuning, internal muffler. Any of that. Fuck, that sounds really good. Close. That'll do, pig! Alright, so now we're just gonna... I think I like to play this game, do the old mash-off tuning maneuver. I mean, like the half-assed mash-off tuning maneuver. I think he does like 2 lugs, like spaced apart by 1. I like to just drop 1 lug out, or 1 tension rod, and just see how that sounds. You get a significant drop in tone just by loosening this one. get a little bit of rattle sometimes, so I'll just take this back to just finger tight. I'll buy the shit out of that. Okay. Let's do that with the muffler on. I'm lazy, so I don't fuck with the bottom head. That's fucking great. That's all trash. Trash. Maybe just play something different. Okay, I'll buy that. Alright, so now I'm going to take that lug back up. I like to just feel the tension of a lug beside it so that I can get a gauge of what this one should feel like. Okay. Sounds good. Feels good. Now I'm going to just come down an indiscriminate... I'm going to come down an indiscriminate half turn on all the top lugs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm in the neighborhood of where I want to be. That half turn actually got me really close to just being completely loose. I think I'm just going to start with... I'm actually just going to go back to nothing here. Completely flaccid, limp dick, nothing going on, no tension at all. See how that tastes. And then just kind of start from zero, just so I know everything's even. Let's... There's like literally almost none of the tension rods have any tension on them right now. So that's just what that sounds like. I don't know why I'd ever want to do that, but it's a thing. All right, so now I got everybody loose. So that one, just loosen that one a little bit. I didn't intend on doing this, but I think I kind of lost track there as I was loosening my half turn. I kind of lost track a little bit. I think that kind of fucked me up. So I think it's actually easier to just kind of start with finger tight and even. And then just come up a half turn. Okay, I'm digging that. It's another thing that works really well. At least what I find is when you go low tuning like that, especially in the batter head, slacken the snare wires off a little bit. Might be a little much. I'm looking just till I get that residual buzz to stop. Yeah, that'll do. That was a terrible take, though. Also terrible. That wasn't great, but I'll take it. Alright, so let's come up another half turn. Can you hear my beautiful little daughter's knocking on the garage door out there? Tuning. Come on, just a little bit. Tunings on his heads aren't quite agreeing with each other. They're too far. They're a little too far apart. Getting some dissonance there. There's intervals, I think, in there that you gotta find that'll work. Like, they can be at different tunings, but... I'll take that as like a good medium. That sounds good. Good enough. That'll do. Alright, so this one's ready to ship out. Looking forward. I think it was Kyle from Reverb. Appreciate the sale, man. Okay, we'll move on to this bad boy. Am I still live or am I just talking to a fucking empty camera over here? I am still live. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Here's that next one. It's a spalted maple 14x7. Fire this one. You guys can come in. I know, I can hear you guys outside. Like wild yetis in the forest trying to break in. Yeah, I just, these two snares, that Pennsylvania snare and the spalted sycamore, they both sold on Reverb in the last day or so. So I was like, I don't have any videos of these. I'm digging the video setup that I have at the moment, so I have it pretty well dialed in. So I was like, I'll just go ahead and record some videos before they go. What do you think? Picking your nose. You want to play? You want to? Would you like to school my homies on the way this is supposed to sound? Here, be on screen so people at least know who is. Look, at least they know who is rummaging around in the shop while I make these videos. Whoa, no, you want down? Okay. Yeah. Bye, Hazel. I love you. I'll be done here in a couple minutes. Okay, sounds like a good medium to low already. No, I think I'm going to do some adjustment on these snare wires. Do not like the way those sound. Here, I'll bring you guys over here with me. Maybe I should stop the camera recording for just a minute. Cool, dig it. I was just not digging the way these snare wires sound, so I'm going to just do a quick retool on those. I think they're just adjusted a little weird. I think the strap needs reset. I feel like setting your snare wires can be a difficult process if you've never done this before. I know I used to struggle with it, for sure. What I like to do is I like to take the strainer, get it all the way loose, and then I throw the lever off. Wait, is that the way I want to do that? No, I'm sorry. I want to get the strainer all the way tight. Throw the lever off. And snug the snare wires down pretty, get everything centered perfectly. That's the most important part here. I like to tighten my butt end first. You really got to pay attention to the end plate of the snare wire and where the bearing edge is. If you have like a 1/4 inch on one side and 3/8 on the other, distance from the end of the plate to your bearing edge, your shit's gonna sound fucked up. So I make sure that that's perfectly even because that's really important. Strainer, I turn it pretty well tight, almost close to all the way tight. Throw the operation knob off, or the strainer lever off. And then I'll pull the snare wires pretty tight. And then what I find is if I do it like that, I can loosen. So right now it's I can't snug it, right? It's thrown off. What I'll do is I'll just loosen it until it'll click in. And then usually that ends me with about halfway adjustment. So I still have half, that threaded rod in there could still go half the distance I turned it that way, or half the distance, half the distance tight or half the distance loose. So it gives me some adjustability. Kevin, if you're watching this, you gotta up your game, bro. Okay. Let's get this dialed in here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna smack this thing for a little bit. Hit record on the camera again. Alright, recording on the camera. Where's my fucking coffee? Woo, that's bad. Some of these have been in boxes for a couple of months. Not a couple of months, but at least, maybe like at least 2 months. Like, we built a bunch of drums right prior to the virus destroying the entire nation. And, they were intended to go to drum shows. But then all the drum shows got canceled. So, we've been kind of scrambling to... Better? That batter head needs touched. Faux show. Getting good. Let's actually loosen those snare wires a little bit. Okay, now we just got to get top and bottom head agreeing with each other a little bit more. There we go. That sounds great. Try it with the muffler. Get right in the middle of that, maybe. Take that back off. good. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that as like a medium tuning, I would say. Not quite high, not Chad Sexton. Alright, we'll do it with the internal tone control on real quick. Okay. Alright, let's come up a little more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jace. Not gonna do that. I find generally for these demos what works best is just a very concise, clear, medium tempo beat. Because it just lets the snares like speak clearly. It gives you context of what it sounds like, in a groove. I think that's, if you're trying to communicate what does this drum sound like, I think that's usually the best. Like, does this help you figure out what this snare drum's gonna sound like? No. That helps you figure out what the snare drum's gonna sound like. Plus, this thing just I love this just single hit on the kick with this 808, this little 16. It sounds, I swear to God, it sounds like a miniature acoustic 808. It's so fun. I think it's a little out of tune, but. Okay. Let's play something now. Come on. Okay. Turn the tone control on. probably sound a lot better like that, I would say. Well, I think the only thing I missed was I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a take with the internal tone control on, and then that previous take that I just did with the internal tone control off had the 57 on the hi-hat. So we'll just redo that one. Is that bottom mic look okay? Yeah. The snare drum, I fucking love the way this sounds. Fuck. Then we'll crank that tone control back off again. Do them like that. Fuck! Give that a pass. So, can we go higher? A little bit higher. That's lovely. That's a good. I'll take that. Tone control? I like to do that. I like to flip between, like, I'll change the tuning, do a quick take with no tone control, and then do another take with tone control. I think that's, if I was buying a snare drum, those are the things I'd want to know. Like, what does it sound like low, medium, high? And then what does it sound like low, medium, high, wide open, and with a little bit of muffling? So there's super high, I'd say high tuning with some muffling. 311. That'll do, Pig! I don't even know if it's still live anymore, but if I am, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you watching me play some drums this morning. I apologize about you having to listen to me play some drums this morning. But the important thing is I had a lot of fun, so maybe stop back sometime and we'll do it again. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful Sunday.